of Tobias Harris, and boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
To the inside. Here's Zubac. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here are the 76ers now. Kicks it out to Richardson. That one a little long.
What's up?
He's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
Here's Beverly after Ben Simmons' bucket. Leonard, no luck. And it's Simmons penetrating. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, guys, you really can't say enough about Simmons. Bouncing off defenders like it's nothing on his way to the basket. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
Ooh!
Did you see what a play?
Unbelievable. Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
6 on the shot clock.
Come on.
Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Beverly missing.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Outside Leonard. At the elbow, it's George. And stolen by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Horford leading the charge. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles trails by 4. To the middle. Right wing. Now here's Beverly.
Really?
Off with the layup.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And a dunk by Horford.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Wow.
Leonard, no luck.
Why?
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense. Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Back to Morris. They could use a bucket. They get
What's
it
going
back.
on here?
Here's Zubac. Banked in off the glass.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Pass to Embiid. Richardson for 3. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And so they foul intentionally. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Fuck, man.
Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
Shaman. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Harrell. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Thibault can't get it to go.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
Now here's Harrell. With the fadeaway. And good that time.
Well, here's the thing. We're used to Montrezl Harrell scoring around the bucket. Now he gets it done from the mid-range.
Here's Burks. Robinson for three. Rebound by Harrell. Here's Patterson. And it's
Bang!
the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Let's go, son.
Clippers lead by one. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Here's Philadelphia. They trail by one. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
And his competitiveness shown.
Come on,
through.
Schmidt.
That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
An elite distributor for a pick man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Williams attacking. It's deflected. And he recovers it.
Can't make a fucking
The
layup.
shot that time, not on target.
Damn it,
And the
man.
76ers go the other way with it. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Alec very comfortable shooting from mid-range. That's a shot he can get with his driving ability.
And that one's good. Shamet.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Robinson. Pass to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Takes the 13-footer. Buries the jump shot. Horford's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia. Steve, nothing finer than having a star on your team who also makes everyone else feel better, feel involved, right?
Great.
You're totally right, Kevin. I talked to a lot of these general managers and owners, and they talk about they're looking for the unselfish star. Not just the star, the unselfish star. And what they mean by that, on the court, off the court, the guy that understands it's about team versus him.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David.
The whole team on him.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shamet with it.
I wish they would call a foul. Like, can I go to the line?
3-on-3 on the fast
Great.
break. But they get it back.
What?
Pass to Robinson.
Guys, doing.
Robinson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's his first foul.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit
Forget
of
to
what
like,
Khalid used to bring the
subscribe,
team.
comment,
Harrell
dislike,
is also
unsubscribe.
undersized,
I
but
don't
boy,
care.
he makes up for it in
I'm here
so
for
many
you.
ways.
Live daily content.
On On defense, Philadelphia. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. 9 feet out. Zubac.
All right.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Pass to Zubac. Outside, George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
That one good for 2.
Attack.
Come on, get back.
Give Kawhi
Oh,
credit.
fuck,
He finds one.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And the 3 off
Really?
target. The 76ers leading by 7. Get the shot. Again, Philadelphia.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he makes the first.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second.
Bar.
A
That's
nice
cool.
way to get your offense going. Solid rebound there. And with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Damn, man.
Richardson's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
Though Richardson's improved his ball handling, he's still more comfortable in catch and shoot.
And so it's Philadelphia. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Beverly. Leonard on the wing. Pass to George. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by
that?
Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Horford with it. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I don't know why the
Passes
computer
like
AI is not
that
playing
demonstrate
defense.
The winning mindset Simmons has, a guy that wants to get his team involved.
Here's Richardson. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid.
Yeah.
Oh, took the contact.
I
and
play
tried
great
to
defense.
throw it
I call
down over
foul.
the top, but instead
He
he'll
plays
shoot free
great
throw.
defense. I completely miss the layup.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
And they pick up 2.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
And it's Joel Embiid
I can't
with
make
the
shit
rebound.
tonight. It's unreal.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding
You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Here's Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
And the rejection by Zubac. From deep.
And I make a
Leonard
fucking
missing.
shot.
And
Fuck.
a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the
Unbelievable.
basketball.
Morris with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Right side George. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Harris. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got 6 points.
Nice bucket. The polished inside game. Something Harris relies on.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Steve, it doesn't matter how they do it, but there are some players, as you know, that can get into another player's head. I guess like a Dennis Rodman, but there are a lot of them now that play and can use that tactic.
Yeah, Draymond Green, Kevin, Patrick Beverly, Chris Paul, I think is one of those guys. PJ Tucker, he doesn't really talk, but he has a lot of antics. There's a lot of guys that like to get in your head. Also, Joel Embiid is one. He does it extremely well.
Here's Williams, and the layup is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Embiid inside. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Williams. Pass to Harrell.
Can I dribble?
Stolen
Oh.
by Robinson.
Jesus Christ.
And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Shamet on the wing. Shoots over Burks. And it's Shamet missing. The 76ers leading by 13. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
This one for 3. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Double team on Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to Patterson.
Green.
Takes the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Shamet's got 5. Embiid is at the elbow. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. And the 76ers lead by 13. And so it's Philadelphia. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to Robinson. Here's Horford. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 9 points for Al Horford.
It's nice not to miss anything.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Wow, they called the foul.
Free
Holy
throws
shit.
were clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Lou Williams has been a weapon off the bench for so long, and he has won Sixth Man of the Year multiple times.
And for Lou Williams, he is just instant offense when you bring him, Smitty, into the game.
And a lot of that is just his mindset. Lou Williams, once he's checked in, he is attacking at every given opportunity. Not everyone can be successful off the bench, but Lou Williams has made a career of it.
How?
And he's able to get it back.
Like,
and stolen by Horford.
animations don't add up half the time on blocks. Jump before I even started my layup motion.
And here is Horford. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Works for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
He doesn't miss. Obviously fucking cheating because Philadelphia sucks at shooting threes.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Thibault. Here's Robinson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
To halt the run. And Patterson with
What are
the
you calling a
layup.
timeout for, bro? You're up fucking 20.
Patterson
Jesus.
is so active and efficient with his movements inside.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays, you know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
For 3, Harris gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harris has got 10 points here in the second half. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
Here's Williams.
And if you settle for outside shots like that, you're going to have a hard time.
I can't stay in front of nobody. Never.
Richardson, good.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter.
A very high motor, a 7'3" wingspan. Harrell is a versatile defender who does a great job of challenging shots.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
That's his first personal foul.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Nailed from 3-point land. Richardson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And Simmons slams it in.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Here's Shamet. Here's Harrell.
Oh, they called a foul.
So a
Holy
chance
shit.
at the line for one more coming up.
All fucking game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tobias Harris.
Oh, this game's unreal
I
sometimes.
thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Down low. Kicks it out to Richardson. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Horford wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Harris. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
So flexible at the offensive end. Harris has a number of go-to moves, and they've added up to a big night.
And then Simmons slams it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And Simmons slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead,